Okay, so today our group is going to be discussing the work and life balance. So, for a little bit of an overview, first of all, I will be discussing the challenges and their corresponding proposed solutions. Second, Jordan will be discussing benefits of a healthy work life balance. Third, Anna will be speaking on improving work life balance. Fourth, Noah will be discussing example companies with good practices. And lastly, we have Jacob talking about the interview assignment. So basically, this is just another overview of my challenges and our proposed solutions I will get into in the following slides. First, we have stress. Obviously, we have all sorts of stressors coming from all over, whether that be at work or with our family. One of the quotes that I found from some of my sources would be that juggling competing demands is tiring if not stressful and brings lower productivity, sickness, and absenteeism. So, work and life balance is an issue for all employees in all organizations. Stress can also lead to burnout. It's hard to meet demands set both by work and your family. It can lead to abuse of sick days and contribute to tardiness. In the graphic I have down there, some of the main causes of stress, you have 20% of that coming from juggling work and personal lives. So basically, the stress is going to be something that's going to be affecting your balance. Some solutions that I have would be meditation. That'd be detaching yourself from your thoughts. Second, being honest with yourself about priorities. Third, and then you have employee assistant programs that'd be put in place by human resource management, basically provides various counseling for their employees. And it also offers a higher return on investment for the employers because then it cuts down on sick days and tardiness. And also on this little graphic I have down there that I have taken a nod to earlier, you also have that 46% of stress caused by workload, which I will be discussing on this next slide. Workload is work that can be done at work, at home, and work associated with family commitments. When faced with a large workload at work, it can cause someone to bring those issues home with them and throw them off balance, and vice versa. It causes feelings of insecurity. Basically, one thing that I was feeling yesterday was I felt like I had so many projects due at once, and I started to feel a little bit sick. I felt like I couldn't do it all at once. So, therefore, it is a stress contributor. Some solutions to this workload would be feeling frustrated makes things worse. Learn to accept the situation for what it is. Determine priority. What do I gain from this? What is the price that I pay? What is the price that others pay? This shows the importance of events over another. And then if you have a lot of workload, don't be afraid to ask for help. The third point is work and life are inseparable, making decisions and choosing priorities. Inevitably, issues from work and home coexist, and it isn't feasible to completely separate the two. Thus, decision making comes into play. If actions do not align with your words on what is important, then decisions should be made on how to fix the directions of your life. Many Americans are looking for ways to have that balance between work and life. And lastly, these issues can cause a strain on advancement in careers. Many people feel as though they are being passed up on opportunities to advance, or they have to pass up on opportunities to advance due to having children at home. This graphic shows people's thoughts on flexibility in the workplace. It also shows on the percentage of people who felt like they've been passed up on a promotion or that they have had to pass up due to family obligations. And I thought this was super helpful to drive that point home. Here are some solutions to the work and life are inseparable. So do your best to decide which problems are most important to you, provided the time you have to devote. Be honest with yourself on what you actually value. Take time to think about this. Small steps in one decision at a time. That little graphic at the bottom is kind of related to this. Making decisions that are mutually beneficial to work and life, and finding a job that is more flexible. And a quote that I found that I really liked for this would be, do what you can with what you have where you are. And that was from Theodore Roosevelt. The last point is personal lives and family values. People are valuing family time more and more with modern times. One of the major events that has people putting things into perspective would be 9/11. It leaves people questioning the importance of work over family. A study from 2009 shows that 90% of working adults feel as though they aren't spending enough time with their families. And with that, we have seen CEOs in the past step down to do just that. Some solutions that I do have would be to find a support system that links the two together. And then one support system compensates for the lack of the other. So say your partner at home or your family is not being super supportive, so then you have that work support. And if you don't have that work support, you should find balance with finding support from your family. And then also reduce inefficiencies that take up time. So the things that you don't feel yourself like see yourself needing to be doing as much, try to eliminate those one at a time so you find yourself having some more free time. Next, we have Jordan discussing the benefits of a healthy work-life balance.